We can also change the color variability mode from HSV to RGB, and now we can vary the color based on red, green, and blue sliders. I don't find RGB to be particularly intuitive, so I prefer HSV, but I'll go ahead and demonstrate how it works. I'll remove any RGB variability and smoothness, and paint a reference stroke with a fully saturated indigo. Next, I will increase the red value to 50%, and when I paint, some of the dabs in the stroke have a bit of red mixed in. By increasing the smoothness, the red fades in and out more gradually. I'll remove the red and add some green variability. Now I get some dabs that are cyan, because that's the result of mixing green and indigo in an additive color space. Adding some blue variability just creates a darker blue when it mixes in. The next mode is from gradient. This will vary the color based on the colors in a chosen gradient. Let's open the gradients panel from the shortcut in my workspace, or from the window menu. I'll choose the orange flame gradient. I'll paint a stroke, and you can see the colors from that gradient appear randomly throughout the stroke. Let's change the gradient to bars of color. I'll paint some strokes, and now you can see that they're comprised of the rainbow of colors found in the gradient. Increasing the smoothness will separate those colors from each other a bit. This is a great way to utilize color variability while having control over which colors are selected and which are not. Another way to control the color variation is to use the final mode from color set. If we look in the color set libraries panel, I have a complementary harmonies color set active, which I created earlier. So if I paint, I'm only going to get colors from the library of swatches that I have selected. I'll add some green colors to a new color set, and now when I paint, I'm getting a stroke that varies between those colors. I can reduce the smoothness to make the colors a bit clumpier, and now I have a brush that might work well for painting foliage. In order to reuse this brush with these settings, you'd want to create a brush look, which will save the brush variant along with the color variability settings. You'll also need to export the color set if you're worried about losing those exact color swatches. There's also an option to get color variability from audio input. If you're interested in learning about audio expression, check out my reference video. The final option in this panel is to ignore color variability from color sets. This is a property you can assign to custom swatches in the color set libraries panel. This allows you to disable the effects of color variability on a per swatch basis. You can save the color variability properties of a swatch, and each swatch can have its own unique values. Color variability properties are not universal and are only applied to the current brush variant, so you'll need to save this brush to keep this behavior.